Well. How are you doing? We'd like to officially welcome you to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. And the pleasure is mine to be back with you for another night. Of course, we have to tell you what's happening here in Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, other parts of the Caribbean, and it is our pleasure to do so. Do hope that you had a good time. It was a long weekend, and so I hope that it was good for you. It did something. It felt like Monday today, right? But it's Tuesday. I hope that you did something entertaining, something uplifting, something that you're proud of. Would like to say hello to the first-time viewers on the program, boy. Yeah, you've never been on the program before, but for some reason you're here with us now. We'd like to say thank you for joining us. This is what we call news discussed, not told. All right, so we are having a discussion. If you're looking for people to tell you about the news, then that's not what we do here. All right, and of course, your say is as good as mine. That's what it is all about. To the usual suspects, we say hello to you. In the headlines, missing teen found according to police. Lydon Lewis speaks of the new labor code workshop. And we have an update for you on police internal investigation. And as well, there was a shooting incident at the weekend, and we'll tell you about that. We told you we were going to update you on that today. And of course, we do have an update for you on that. So all that and more to come here on Mikey Live. We got to let you know the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of the Real Value IGA Supermarket, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Coach Grenada Limited, Digital Nawasa. We'd like to say thank you as well to the Ministry of Health. Thanks to all of you for sponsoring our headline. Folks, we are taking a break and we will be back. When we come back, it could be real news in Oli Lolo. If you have not yet done so, critical is that you share the program, giving other people an opportunity to view, to know that we are live. So go ahead and share the business. We're taking our first break. We'll be back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Daisy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 143114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Alrighty, and let's get right into the news right now. And I have a notice for you before we go forward from Grenlec, speaking of their planned outages that is currently a part of their ongoing maintenance program. Now, this program allows Grenlec, they say, to maintain reliability, power quality, and safety by continuously doing repairs, they say, and upgrading of their lines, poles, and infrastructure. Now, the outages are scheduled for today, tomorrow, and Friday. Now, there were outages in Concord and Grand Roy today, and as for Wednesday, the crew will be out at Lamode, that's St. George's, 12 noon to 4:30 p.m. Persons will be without electricity there. Snug Corner, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. and Mount Rose, St. Patrick, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now for Friday, remember we're skipping Thursday, and for Friday, they'll be at Waltham in St. Mark, 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. and Redmond, St. Mark, 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. and then Hope St. Andrew, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. They apologize for any inconveniences caused, and they say, but they need to do this. In our last program, we told you about a missing teen whose name is Shanice Gibbs, 14 years old, and she's actually from Cherry Hill, St. George. Today, we are understanding that she was found. Now, Shanice was reported missing by police last week. According to her family, they say that she left home on Sunday, 16th May 2021, and hadn't returned since. All right. Again, we are hearing from police now that she was found. The Royal Police Force would say that they would like to say thank you to everyone for your support in this regard. So yes, she at least have been found. As most times, they are usually found. Now, UNICEF, boy, they want CXC to postpone CSEC and the CAPE exams. The United Nations Children's Agency, UNICEF, they are urging the Barbados-based Caribbean Examination Council not to proceed with this year's Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, CSEC, and the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examinations in their current form, given the impact of the coronavirus pandemic. In a statement, UNICEF said that it is concerned over the decision by CXC to maintain the upcoming CSEC and CAPE for students as currently designed. UNICEF is calling on CXC and the Ministers of Education to make adjustments to the content and administration of these exams in line with recommendations provided by the Caribbean Union of Teachers, the CUT, to ensure that the region's school students are not further devastated or disadvantaged. Now, earlier, CXC said that it has engaged regional governments and other stakeholders on the conception and the planning of the 2021 regional examinations. Now, in a statement, the CXC said that it is enriched by the dialogues with ministers of education and other government officials, teachers and students, and is proceeding in this coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic to provide quality examinations to our students. It said governance committees, which are comprised of regional government representatives, are reviewing recommendations on CXC's 2021 regional examination strategy that emanated from these consultations and the Caribbean Communities CARICOM Council of Human and Social Development 28th special session on May 12th this year. Now, CXC said that its School Examinations Committee, SEC, met last Friday to consider and advise on the strategy for the 2021 regional examinations, and on Tuesday, the CXC Governing Council will meet to discuss and approve final examinations and procedures for 2021. We have posted an entire report on this. You can check out our website for that after the program. That's mikeylive.com. As we move on, the next thing that we have to tell all you about, boy, and we ain't staying too long on the program. Lydon Lewis, he's the executive director of the Employers Federation. Now, he was on the program last week and he was talking about the workshop that they were going to be having today as it relates to proposed changes to the labor code and so on. So, you know, to be a little more time with the times, you know. So they said they wanted to have a workshop with the employers and so on to bring them up to speed with what those changes are likely to be. Now, we are hearing an update from him. He's saying that because of the unavailability of the labor commissioner, they had to basically postpone today's meeting.
The Employers Federation would now be hosting the workshop on the labor code on the 31st of May. This is due to the fact that the unavailability of the labor commissioner. As we are aware, they're currently locked in mediation with the public sector union, so he has offered apologies, and therefore we thought it fit to reschedule the workshop, because the Ministry of Labour, we must appreciate, is a critical part of any changes to be done to the Labour Code, and they were the ones spearheading the discussions with the Employers Federation and the Trade Union Council. So it would not be fitting for them not to be part of that workshop, and therefore we had to inform our members on Friday that we have moved the workshop to the 31st, and also that would give us more time to ensure that all that we need to do so that the participants in the workshop can be receive all the supporting documents and everything, so that they too would have some time to study this before the start of the workshop. So far, we have about 75 persons registering for the workshop, which to us is great news. It shows that there is a genuine interest in the labor code and what the law says as it relates to employers. We have always advocated that employers need to be in the know, especially when it comes to laws relating to labor relations and the functioning of them as employers. And we believe that it comes at a critical time, for not only because employers need to be in the know, but as we know, the labor code will be turned into law pretty soon.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, speaking on this, the president of the Public Workers Union, Mr. Brian Grimes, said that his union, they are in full support of this.
Well, first off, I would like to say that the move on the part of the Grenada Employers Federation to make some adjustments and amendments to the labor code is a laudable one. It deserves a round of applause. Here at the Public Workers Union, we have a clear and a crystal clear understanding that both employers and employees have rights. It's not one have one set of rights alone or the other have one set of rights alone. Both parties have rights, and we have to work together in the interest of the Grenadian worker, We have to work together in the interest of businesses and just society in general. So there must be a symbiotic relationship, a mutually beneficial relationship. As you can see now, the industrial climate in Grenada is very tumultuous, and a lot of that can be, one, the attitude of employer. It possibly can be on employees' end, but certainly, without a doubt, one of the factors that can cause it is the misinterpretation or the lack of clarity within laws in the country. And to fix problems, we have to go within the union, we have to go to the labor code to address some of the problems. And if the law is not clear, then it can contribute to ambiguity and therefore conflict between the unions and employers. So the move on the part of the Grenada Employers Federation must be applauded, and we look forward to seeing some positive changes, and which will also redound to a better industrial climate in our country.
I agree. All right, so we are moving on. Now, the Ministry of Health vaccination program continues with the data as of the 23rd of May, showing that some 7,723 individuals have so far received the second dose of the AstraZeneca vaccine. Now, some 16,973 individuals are on the record receiving the first dose. The Ministry of Health says currently there's no active COVID-19 case on the island, and it has been this way for the past 2 weeks. Grenada is breaking a record here. Now, the total confirmed COVID-19 cases recorded to date still stands at 161. 83 are said to have been imported. There's been 1 death and 160 total recoveries. The latest statistics reveal there are currently 501 individuals in quarantine facilities. The numbers are growing. As it relates to the RT-PCR test, the figures has increased. All right. Now, earlier, you realize there are a lot of people in quarantine now. Then the numbers are climbing. That means more and more people are coming to Grenada. Yes. All right. While we speak of that, some 6 presidents of Latin America and the Caribbean have called on the international community for equitable access to COVID-19 vaccines. Now, the leaders signed an appeal asking countries which have a surplus of doses to share them with countries such as their countries. All right, there's signing with Jamaica, Argentina, Mexico, etc. The leaders say appearance of new and more dangerous variants of the COVID-19 virus highlight the fact that isolated vaccination by country is an ineffective strategy for getting out of the acute phase of the pandemic. According to data collected, Latin America is home to 5 of the 10 worst hit countries worldwide, with the most cases detected per 100,000 inhabitants in the past 2 weeks. All right, and folks, if I do say so myself, I am getting a little concerned that around us are islands that are having second and third waves of the COVID-19, and Grenada is in no bubble, as we would like to think. We are so far lucky, and it's a bit more than luck and strategy on the part of the Ministry of Health and health officials to keep our numbers down. But we have to expect that it will be a matter of time, God forbid, that we are going to start getting cases again, and let's hope that it doesn't get out of hand. Yes, we just have to understand that our time is coming. We're going to try to hold it off as much as possible, but our time is coming, and so that we have to prepare ourselves for that eventuality, and that includes following the protocols as mandated by those who knows best how to stay safe. These 6 feet. So I know you're tired. I know you're tired hearing of it. I know you're tired of that, but that's what we need to do, even if you're vaccinated. And governments as well must also make sure that their information is consistent. I heard one country, they're saying that soon they will be stopping what is it? Quarantining persons or requiring a negative PCR test for persons who are fully vaccinated. Imagine that. There's one country who's saying that. I don't want to call them because I don't want nobody to think that I'm attacking any country. But they are saying, so if we know, according to the data, that even if you're vaccinated, you are still likely to spread the virus onto another person, onto a third party. To what end are we saying that, hey, if you're fully vaccinated, then you are not required to arrive with a PCR test, with a negative test? And, so it gives a false impression of safety. That's my point. And so we have to make sure that whenever we speak with clear and precise language, so as to eliminate all the ambiguities and all the misunderstandings and all the, and this is not Grenada, this is another island that I'm talking about, but I'm just saying is that kind of thing that causes this skepticisms and all of that, because the language is just confusing, but anyway, let's move on. So so they're asking for these countries to do better. Don't just hog the thing. You understand? Share it. Right. So we have an update for you in terms of an internal investigation at the RGPF, and they say they would like to inform the public that a thorough investigation was conducted into the complaint made by Pearl's resident Ronald Charles against Corporal Kenny Harry, alleging police brutality. They say, as we have indicated previously, a completed case file has since been submitted to the Director of the Public Prosecution in April 2020 for his consideration or for his considered opinion. To date, this matter is still under consideration by the DPP's office, and whether whatever or whenever a directive is given, the RGPF will communicate the findings to Mr. Charles. All right, and then probably Mr. Charles will tell us what the update is, because one of the things that we have is that we get a lot of cases coming from the police of a lot of things that has happened, but we don't get follow-ups. I know it is in media's interest to follow up, but these cases come so quickly, So I just think that we should have a kind of channel, yeah? So whenever there's a case that's sent out by the police, it's in my opinion that when there's an update to it, just to make sure the media are doing the work. You understand? Too. Just because it's already in the public domain, when there's an update, particularly when people have indicated and so on, that we get an update, the public gets an update on that as well, to be fair to those who are accused. Okay, so that's that. Now, we were telling you about a shooting incident last night in fact. Now, officers attached to the Criminal Investigation Department, they say that they are conducting investigations into a shooting incident that occurred at Hope in St. Andrew on Monday. That was last night, boy. Initial information suggested that an altercation occurred on the farmlands of a resident of Grand Bacolet, St. Andrew. This resulted in the property owner discharging several rounds from his licensed firearm. A resident of Kuma, St. Andrew, received several wounds as a result of this occurrence and is warded at the General Hospital in stable condition, according to the police. Of course, we do expect to hear more about this. Yeah. Them farmers and them are complaining of predial larceny and destruction of their crops. Farmers are complaining that persons are not only stealing their produce, but as well destroying what's left. I don't even know. I don't even know what I call for. I mean, that is not even called for. So it's one thing to already to deprive a farmer, and I'm not talking about this particular case now, I'm just moving on. It's one thing already to deprive a farmer of his or her produce, but to go one step further to destroying what's left, it's just crazy. And I know that the predial larceny task force have been really trying, but maybe they need to try harder to assist farmers, and probably we need to adjust our laws and, even have support for farmers who go through these kind of losses, because it's daunting, it's discouraging, it's depressing, You understand how some farmers invest in their produce? Y'all have any clue? Waking up early in the morning, where I live, I see people going early in the morning, you know, them cock on them, they wake up here to say, "Kuku-doo-doo-doo." People, you hearing footsteps, people going in the garden. And then in the afternoon, before them follow them, go back in them tree and them, you see man again, road, going to see after their produce. Yeah? And then one day, you see they coming on, they crying, empty bag. I go to rip my pumpkin, I go to rip my tomato, I go to rip my pawpaw or my sauce up, and all of them gone. And you know, they don't just take all, they cut up the rest. Like what? You know what I mean? Seriously, this is not far-fetched. I tell you all the things that happen, dog. You understand? And these are the things that the farmers have to go through. And then what? They make a complaint to the police. It's hard to invest. You're going to get fingerprint in the mud. You understand what I mean? And some people then resort to complaining about the police, but the reality is, it's hard to investigate these matters. And then you'll tell the farmer, well, why you don't put cameras? All you think it's easy? Okay, so you put cameras, right? A man come with certain things, right? You know what they tell you? Well, we don't show it him because he was wearing a mask. We ain't show it him because anybody could have that kind of shoe. Even if there's a camera. So it's a challenge. So what farmers have to do now? Sleep in their garden. I mean, like, seriously? You understand? So very soon, maybe you'll hear more of farmers injuring people because they are getting more drastic measures. You understand? Because they are being deprived and it seems like there's no recuperating of their losses. Understand? I remember it was Michael Batiste who spoke of a fund that was set up a couple years ago for farmers to sustain this kind of losses. But I don't know what happened to it. He's the one talking about it. I didn't even know it existed, but he said it. And I think another minister said it as well. It exists, but what are we doing? You can't have a farmer having to start from scratch because of some bad mind people. I mean, what the hell? Are you crazy? Anyway, so that's what they had to go through, Papa. Anyway, although it's Rena's birthday today. Happy birthday. No, anyway, let's take a break. We'll come back and we'll sing happy birthday to Rena. All right? So we're taking a break. We're coming back with the national report and the weather. And we have to wish Rena happy birthday. And be nice, everybody. I wanted to say happy birthday, Rena. All right? Good. So I could go off the program early and we're going to do like a dinner, like a barbecue, enjoy the moonlight. And you know what I mean? Session. Yeah, I mean, anyway. Let's take a break. We'll be back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016, or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
This month, make it all about her with a gift from Courts. Shop today and enjoy up to 30% off selected rugs, accessories, and more. Get the most stylish appliances, home furnishings, and more. Plus, shop today with Ready Finance and we'll pay your first and last installment. You can also shop online at www.shopcourts.com for the same great savings. So make it all about her with something special from Courts. Courts, bringing value home.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Prime Minister praises OECS initiative to increase awareness of renewable energy technology. We'll have details to this story and more in the National Report. With the details to the news for Tuesday, May 25th, 2021, I am Christian Mitchell. Grenada's Prime Minister is high in praise for an initiative by the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States to increase the awareness and deployment of renewable energy technology. Speaking at the recent launch of the Eastern Caribbean Solar Challenge, Dr. Mitchell says the initiative marks the start of a significant journey for OECS member states. According to the Prime Minister, the Solar Challenge takes on added significance because of the region's vulnerability to natural disasters and climate change. This, he said, necessitates building resilience into development strategies.
The uniqueness of this particular era of development, marked significantly by the COVID-19 pandemic, further underscores the urgent need for resilience. The Caribbean people are already well endowed with a spirit of resilience, given our innate ability to survive and thrive, even in adversity. We now need to entrench that resilience into developmental processes to hopefully reduce the impact of future external shocks.
According to the Prime Minister, even before the pandemic added a layer of complexity to the region's development challenges, the unprecedented warming of the global climate posed a direct threat to the Caribbean, a threat that necessitates reduced dependence on fossil fuels. Continuing the news, Grenada will test its readiness to transition to a digital economy in July when the disbursement under its uniform and elderly assistance programs moves to a digital format. That announcement was made on Friday by Minister with responsibility for ICT, needy assistance, and uniform allowance, Honorable Pamela Moses, during the sitting of the lower house. She made the announcement in support of the passage of the Virtual Assets Bill 2021, which was presented by Finance Minister Honorable Gregory Bowen. The bill seeks to develop the legislative framework for the regulation of virtual assets and other financial technology initiatives and provide for the registration and supervision of virtual asset businesses in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. Minister Moses says from July, governments will commence the transition to a secure, cashless society in the digital era with support from the Financial Intelligence Unit, the Royal Grenada Police Force, and the Grenada Authority for the Regulation of Financial Institutions, GARFIN.
The goal is really to use that financial technology industry, because that is what is being created now. A financial technology industry. The whole objective really is to create a safe and secure cashless society. And as such, Mr. Speaker, having legal frameworks for virtual assets, businesses at all levels will surely assist in making our digital journey a much smoother one.
According to Minister Moses, over 5,000 Grenadians under the Uniform Assistance Program and over 100 elderly will be shopping without cash. She explained that beneficiaries will receive the Quick Response Code on their mobile devices, a process she said is quick, simple, and secure.
Most of them have their smartphones. So what it is that we will be doing from the Prime Minister's office, the Prime Minister's ministry, is to send out a QR code to these people on their phones. And the maximum they can get is $450, and so someone who's entitled to $450 will receive that. It would be in a little photo, a little square with some lines on it, called a QR code. They take that, they go to this, they go to the vendors, the stores that sell school clothes, and these vendors will have terminals, Mr. Speaker. And so they will scan the QR code on the people's phone. But like I said, if they don't have phone, that's not a problem. We just print that little photo on a little card for them, and they would carry that to the store.
This is the National Report. More news after the break.
Are you gonna wear your mask today? You see everywhere you go. There are rules you got to follow, so don't you say COVID-19 will delay. Take the opportunity to save your community. Don't be that guy, put a mask on your face if you're heading outside. It's your life, my life, more lives we'll be taking if we don't try. If you feel any symptoms, call the hotline. Stay inside until you feel fine. 6 feet away every day. Keep COVID-19 far from away. Keep Grenada safe. Be COVID-19 smart.
Welcome back. Westerhall Secondary School in St. David is the second skills training center under the Ministry of Education's CVQ Skills Training Program, which was launched at the school on May 20. Annette Moore has the details in this report.
The CVQ Skills Training Program, which launched with a furniture making program at Sasson St. Andrew on May 19th, is being executed at a cost of EC $100,000. The course being taught at the Westerhall Secondary School is general construction. The program lasts 6 months and is open to individuals who want to learn a new skill irrespective of their age group. Life skills is included in the training.
At the end of this program, we will all love to have our qualification in the general construction level 2. Also, we hope that we learn plenty in the program, such as putting up blocks, plastering, the health and safety principle, estimating and costs, and many more.
Permanent Secretary with responsibility for human resource development, Norman Gilbert, spoke of the value of technical and vocational education and training, TVET, and the CVQ, and how these will be enhanced with the current development of a qualifications framework for Grenada.
The hope is to provide skill training to approximately 25 persons in every cohort, that you are going to be able to receive a level 2 CVQ at the end of this cycle. The ministry is also supporting the National Accreditation Board, who is currently working on a qualifications framework, where we are going to look at matching skill certification to what is customary as academic qualifications. In essence, when you have a level 2 CVQ, what would that be equivalent to in terms of the academic skill? Is that equivalent to 4 CXCs, 5 CXCs, etc.? This is what we're going to be working on now, so that persons who have skill certification can also be able to find suitable jobs that would match that of their colleagues who have the academic line of qualification.
Andre Charles will teach the life skills component, while Desron Frederick, who has extensive training in technical and vocational education and training, will facilitate the general construction course at Westerhall Secondary School. Classes have begun, having commenced on Monday, May 17th. Parliamentary Representative for St. David, Honourable Oliver Joseph, says this is a timely and welcome initiative for the parish of St. David, which he described as one of the fastest developing parishes.
When Silver Sands Hotel in Grand Anse was being built, there was a severe shortage of skilled workers. So they had to bring in workers, I remember clearly, from Colombia and from Jamaica. And you know what they were bringing them to do? To put on the tiles in the hotel. Because it was a special tile that they needed special skills to do. And this specialist trained the Grenadians that were working along with them to help them improve the skill. And so in a lot of areas in Grenada we're short of certain skills. And when the investors come here, they cannot get the required skills. So this initiative will help to ensure that we have skilled people.
The minister also says these skills provide good income earning opportunities. Marketing and Communication Officer at the Grenada National Training Agency, K. Julian Gutu, says the NTA welcomes having another outlet for lifelong learning in Grenada.
This community-based training can also significantly contribute to the decentralization of skills training to grassroots and rural economic development.
She explained what a CVQ is.
It's a certificate that you receive after demonstrating competence or skill in a number of tasks which are core work practices in an occupational area. Your occupation is general construction, and there's a document that is called an occupational standard that would outline all the tasks that you are expected to perform to be able to say that you are at some level of level 1 or level 2 or level 3, and I'll come to that in general construction. When you are finished your 6 months of training, we expect you to be considered a skilled worker, which is a level 2 worker.
Julian Gutu outlined some of the employment-based benefits.
You need to have a CVQ certificate or some other level of certificate to be able to go to other islands. So already that's a significant benefit of getting certified with the CVQ. It allows you to go into another CARICOM country and work without a work permit and to work at the same level and same standard as anybody else in that country.
Minister Joseph congratulated the Ministry of Education on the initiative and highlighted the credibility of the National Training Agency.
Now let me tell you something about the National Training Agency. They were the first to be accredited in the OECS to issue certificates. First. So they have a good track record.
For the National Report, I'm Annette Moore.
That story just ended the National Report for Tuesday, May 25th, 2021. Recapping the top story, Prime Minister praises OECS initiative to increase awareness of renewable energy technology. On behalf of the entire news team, I am Chrisanne Mitchell, saying thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much, Chrisanne. And now for a look at the weather. Partly cloudy and breezy with few light isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be just around 26 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory is in effect. And now we want to say happy birthday to my other half, Rena. Wishing you all the best on your birth night tonight. I know that the friends around will make it extremely special for you. The gods have worked in your favor, giving you a wonderful moonlight to enjoy tonight. And let's trust that God is going to continue to bless you with a lot of good friends and family and health and strength. And of course, we are going to do our best to make sure that you are well taken care of. All right, so happy birthday to you. You're getting older. Yeah, it's about time you catch up with that old age, you know? Yes, so anyway, all the best to you, all right? We love and appreciate you all the time. Guys, join me in wishing Rena happy, 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 happy birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rena. Happy birthday to you. Okay, and Brenda and Angel, big up to you. Noreen and Cassie, Zaka, Shireen and Suzette, Veronica and Yvonne, thank you for joining us. Yes, I see Shireen. A little fast. I would all want to meet Irina. Nothing so. Yeah. You don't want to meet all. Oh boy. Irina alone. Irina holding on the foot. Who else is with us? Sela, Kimo. Kimo, big up yourself as well. And everyone else. Yes, thank you for joining us. And we look forward to having you. Vintress. Ilia, I saw Ilia today, first time in a long time. Hi Ilia, it was good seeing you. All the best, you and the family. But yes, who else? Nika, big up to you. And Della, hey Della, blessings to you as well. Who else is there? And everyone else, really. Thank you for joining us, and may God richly bless you and the fam. All right, take care, and we shall see tomorrow, God's willing. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No. Take care, take care, take care. I'll behave. I'll fast. Goodbye.